Welcome to your channel, The Lost History. If you followed the recent news about the discovery of massive structures beneath the pyramids of Giza, you may be wondering, why do archaeologists refuse to acknowledge these discoveries, or at least discuss them in a scientific manner? Instead, scientists and explorers are often attacked or accused of fraud. But is this phenomenon exclusive to Egyptian antiquities? Few people know that the site of Machu Picchu holds secrets that may rival those of Egypt's mighty pyramids. Its architecture exhibits unconventional and remarkably strange characteristics. We find multi-angled stone construction techniques of astonishing precision, the mysterious scoop marks resembling repetitive tool traces appearing at many ancient sites across the world. There is also evidence suggesting the existence of technology capable of softening hard stone. Add to that the precise solar and astronomical alignments, indicating an advanced understanding of celestial mechanics. Not to mention the highly developed hydraulic systems that surpass even some modern water networks. Perhaps most astonishing of all, the discovery of numerous elongated skulls, unlike any known species of human or animal. And because I believe that human history is a globally interconnected science that cannot be divided by geography, it is of utmost importance to study the remains of all ancient civilizations in order to understand our past correctly. In this episode, we will explore a vast number of mysteries and anomalies found in this enigmatic site. We will examine the evidence of astonishing advancement in astronomy, hydraulics, and complex engineering. We will look at physical proof of beings different from us, ancient powerful civilizations that predated the Maya and Aztec by thousands of years. We will see how authorities deliberately conceal these facts and hinder exploration. And we will uncover the link between this site in the far west and others around the world, such as Egypt and China. So stay with us. Machu Picchu, the greatest and most famous fortress in the Americas, sits atop the peaks of the Andes Mountains in Peru and is attributed to the Inca civilization. Many of its structures consist of massive stone blocks, assembled with exceptional precision without the use of any binding material. Its walls contain stones weighing several tons each, fitted so tightly together that not even a knife blade can be inserted between them. In one experiment, a gauge of 0.09 millimeters in thickness was used, and it could not penetrate any of the joints. This extraordinary precision, which seems impossible even by today's standards, has both inspired admiration for the Incas, engineering capabilities, and sparked several alternative theories. These same theories attribute the megalithic stone constructions found in many parts of the world to an ancient advanced civilization that predated known history. They claim that the colossal structures of Machu Picchu must have been built by a civilization far older than the Incas, and that the Incas merely inherited the site from this earlier, more advanced people. In fact, this is exactly what Spanish chroniclers recorded, based on the words of the Inca themselves. When asked whether they had built Machu Picchu, the Inca replied, "No, it was built thousands of years before us." No expertise is needed to see this. Just by looking at the flawless, tightly interlocking megalithic stones, and then comparing them with the rough, small stone walls mixed with clay, one can clearly tell that the latter were later additions made by the Inca upon a much older structure. The constructions predating the Inca were built of granite, a material rated 7 out of 10 on the hardness scale, meaning that bronze tools could not even scratch its surface. So how could the Incas have quarried, transported, shaped, and assembled these enormous blocks with such mind-boggling precision. It seems illogical. The true capabilities of the Inca can be seen in their smaller constructions, where they used small stones bound with clay, creating a stark contrast to the earlier impeccably crafted megalithic structures. At the lower section of one wall, we see a scene familiar from many ancient sites around the globe. Massive interlocking stones at the base with no visible gaps, while the upper section is made of rubble and small stones mixed with clay. Many may recall a similar wall at Baalbek in Lebanon, which clearly documents the succession of civilizations building upon the same ancient structure. What's particularly fascinating is that this entrance faces true north with perfect accuracy, indicating that the structure was precisely aligned to track the movement of the sun throughout the day. As we know, unlike magnetic north, which shifts over time due to changes in Earth's magnetic field, true north is fixed, aligned with Earth's axis of rotation. Naturally, achieving such precise alignment would require advanced astronomical observation and unknown technology. Yet traditional archaeology insists that the Inca and their predecessors possessed neither compasses, nor telescopes, nor precision instruments capable of determining the cardinal directions with such exactness. At the highest terrace of Machu Picchu lies the area known as the Sacred Sector, which includes the famous Watana Stone, a carved block of granite whose name means the place where the sun is tied. This stone is considered the heart of Machu Picchu, and its shape, position, and orientation reveal evidence of advanced astronomical knowledge. The upper surface of the stone is carved into precise levels, angles, and grooves, centered by a rectangular pillar rising about 1 meter high. The surfaces of the stone align perfectly with the cardinal directions, and the pillar itself is oriented to correspond with celestial movements. The Watana Stone functioned as a solar clock, with its edges and pillar casting shadows that shifted with the sun's movement across the sky. During the equinoxes, the sun stands nearly vertical above the stone at noon, causing the pillar to cast almost no shadow at all. During the solstices, however, the shadows fall at sharp angles, indicating the longest and shortest days of the year. Some researchers believe that the angles and lines of the stone might store more complex astronomical data, such as the movement of the Pleiades star cluster. Others suggest that the stone might have been a device drawing energy from geomagnetic currents. Although this idea has not been scientifically proven, it remains a widespread belief among many enthusiasts. Among the most powerful and puzzling archaeological mysteries are the concave markings that archaeologists refer to as scoop marks. These appear on certain pre-Inca stones, as if someone had softened the rock and then scooped portions of it away while it was still in a semi-molten state. The same markings appear at prehistoric sites all over the world, and we dedicated a separate discussion to the unfinished obelisk of Aswan in Egypt, one of the most prominent examples demonstrating this mysterious technique. There, we explained both the scientific basis and the scientifically grounded hypotheses regarding this phenomenon. Another striking and recurring feature across ancient sites worldwide is the presence of stone protrusions on some blocks that resemble handles. These protrusions appear in places such as Peru, Bolivia, Egypt, and elsewhere. However, the largest and most remarkable examples were found in China. We have also devoted a separate study to the Yangshan Quarry in China, nicknamed the Quarry of Giants. To this day, the true purpose of these protrusions remains unknown. Among the stone marvels of Machu Picchu, The Temple of the Sun, or Torion, meaning the tower, stands as one of the most enigmatic monuments. It features a curved wall built from tightly fitted, polished stones, demonstrating the highest levels of complex architectural craftsmanship. The temple sits at the very heart of the site, rising above the surrounding structures. Its trapezoidal windows, cut with astonishing precision, are not random. They are astronomically aligned to track the sun's movement across the sky. Beneath the great stone tower lies the Temple of Mother Earth, a natural cave transformed into a carefully carved underground chamber. Its walls are lined with polished granite stones, seamlessly blending into the natural bedrock. The gaps between stones are extremely narrow, showcasing the same mastery of construction seen in the finest buildings of Machu Picchu. Many researchers believe that some of these stones were melted or softened to achieve irregular, curved shapes of unexplainable precision. Machu Picchu sits in a precarious location, on a mountain ridge about 500 meters above sea level, in a region of heavy rainfall. Without a precise drainage system, its terraces, temples, and plazas would have been destroyed long ago by landslides, floods, or erosion. And yet, Machu Picchu still stands perfectly intact to this day. The reason lies in its highly sophisticated hydraulic network, meticulously designed by the site's engineers. Throughout the complex, stone channels were built to collect rainwater and runoff from the rooftops, guiding it through courtyards and stairways to drain it safely away from the structures. These channels are connected to a series of carved stone springs and fountains, arranged in a beautiful cascading pattern. Even today, Machu Picchu is regarded as a unique hydraulic masterpiece. During storms, water flows rapidly down its terraces and courtyards without causing any flooding. Modern engineers have studied the site, most notably Kenneth Wright, a specialist in hydraulic engineering, who concluded that Machu Picchu's drainage system is as advanced as modern infrastructure projects. He described it as invisible engineering, since 75% of it lies hidden underground. Yet it is essential to the survival and preservation of the entire site. The Machu Picchu complex is truly vast, containing hundreds of rooms, passages, terraces, and perhaps secret chambers. It is believed that around 60% of the site remains buried underground. An extraordinary event took place in 2010, when engineer David Crespi visited the site and focused his attention on one of its most famous landmarks, the Temple of the Three Windows. This temple, located within the sacred plaza, is known for its three perfectly trapezoidal windows, which face east toward the rising sun. But Crespi was not looking at the windows. He was focused on the rear wall of the temple, which struck him as odd and suspicious. Unlike other examples of the massive stone architecture in Machu Picchu, this wall did not appear to serve any clear structural purpose. From Crespi's engineering perspective, the wall seemed more like a secret doorway, or a barrier concealing an entrance to deeper chambers. Realizing the potential significance of his observation, Crespi reported to the archaeological authorities in Peru, suggesting the possible existence of a hidden passage beneath the temple. But his claims were completely ignored. The official teams showed no interest in following up, perhaps because they wished to avoid disturbing a sacred site, or because they doubted the plausibility of his theory. Yet Crespi was not convinced it was a dead end. After years of inactivity, David Crespi reached out to archaeologist Thierry Jamin, known for his extensive work across Peru, particularly his explorations of Inca and pre-Inca sites throughout the Andes Mountains. In 2012, Jamin obtained official authorization to conduct a non-invasive geophysical survey of the area. His team employed ground-penetrating radar, GPR, a technology capable of detecting cavities, voids, and anomalies beneath solid surfaces. The results were astonishing. The scans indicated the presence of a chamber located beneath the Temple of the Three Windows, accessible through what appeared to be a hidden or sealed staircase. Even more intriguing, the radar data revealed a high concentration of metallic objects within that chamber. The readings were consistent with deposits of gold and silver, the sacred metals of ancient civilizations. However, despite these remarkable radar findings, Jamin's request for an excavation permit was rejected by the Peruvian government. The Ministry of Culture justified its decision by citing the need to preserve the site, warning that any digging could destabilize the fragile architectural structure. And to this day, the chamber remains sealed and unexplored. No official excavation has ever been permitted, and the results remain shrouded in mystery, acknowledged yet untouched. This silence has not dispelled the mystery, it has deepened it. Many now ask, why would the authorities avoid pursuing a discovery that could rewrite history? Some believe it is due to extreme caution, while others whisper about political and cultural sensitivities, and a fear of what might be revealed by unlocking the most sacred secrets of the pre-Inca world. This story echoes similar discoveries across the globe. For example, ground-penetrating radar used on the Giza Plateau has revealed massive structures beneath and inside the Great Pyramid. Surveys conducted at Tiwanaku and Pumapunku have detected underground passages that remain unexplored. Beneath the Temple of the Feathered Serpent in Teotihuacan, sealed tunnels filled with glittering metallic spheres were discovered. In every one of these cases, technology has exposed hidden secrets beneath the stone, yet excavation has been delayed, leaving the world longing to know what lies below. It is as if there were a coordinated decision to conceal something about our human past. These consistent decisions, made by archaeological authorities worldwide, regardless of nationality or culture, might point to a common reason. And by delving deeper into the remnants of these civilizations, we may begin to uncover fragments of those hidden truths. In the next episode, we will continue to explore the secrets of this powerful civilization, one that archaeologists refer to as the Pre-Inca culture. Although the official narrative paints this era as dark and primitive, what we see with our own eyes, these impossible constructions, tells a completely different story. A story far more complex and advanced than we could ever imagine, especially when we begin to connect it with other great civilizations, such as ancient Egypt. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay with us as we continue to uncover the hidden secrets of history in upcoming episodes. Until next time.